Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and today I wanted to talk about some of my favorite protein snacks. I'm really excited about this because I really enjoy snacks. I'm doing a couple videos. Some of them are more focused on whole food. So if you're looking at these and you're like, "Ugh, I don't like the ingredients," that's fine. Please disregard. You can check out the more whole foods based video. But if you're like me and you like snacks and you're trying to find some different ways to get protein into your diet, and I think this video will be for you. Okay, so first up, I'm going to do a couple of salty, snacky things, and then we'll change categories. So my very first has got to be the Quest protein chips. I really enjoy Quest protein chips for a number of reasons. Each bag is 140 calories for the most part and 19 grams of protein. This particular flavor is spicy sweet chili. This one is very popular with folks. It's not necessarily my favorite. I think it's okay, but I like the sour cream and onion. I like the barbecue. I like the nacho. I mean, I like them all, but this one is just sort of a cult classic, and I've just tried it and I'm kind of not really understanding it. But generally, I love Quest chips, and honestly, I'm happy to eat any of them. So this is definitely one of my staples. It's just such a great protein ratio and makes you feel like you're eating a chip. It's not the same as a potato chip. None of these products are going to taste exactly like how you would expect, or maybe some of those more traditional products, but I think it's a great high protein option and definitely one of my faves. So another chip, very similar, is the Atkins protein chips. And these do have a different texture. So I feel like the Quest is maybe a little bit thicker. It's kind of hard to describe, but these taste a little bit lighter, a little bit airier. They are different. So I suggest trying both of them, seeing what you like best. Again, I overall really enjoy the Quest chips because they just have so much protein, and that's really nice. But I also like to integrate these. They're less expensive, and they are 140 calories for 13 grams of protein. And this barbecue flavor one is very good. So this is something I enjoy, and it generally tends to be a pretty good amount in each serving. So these are the Atkins protein chips. Again, a little less protein than the Quest. It's a little less expensive, and it's a slightly kind of open, more open, airier texture. All right, last step on my super snacky ones is the Quest cheese crackers. And so when I was growing up, I had a problem with Cheetos and Cheez-Its. They are so addicting. They're really, really good, and they just are very difficult, I think, to maintain with good portion control. So I haven't had things like that in a long time, and so I was really excited to try out what these Quest crackers were like. And again, texture-wise, they're not the same as a Cheez-It. I feel like these are thicker and a little heartier, which I actually enjoy. It's a little bit more toothsome, like you really get a good bite out of it. And the macros for these, for one bag, 30 grams, they are 130 calories and 10 grams of protein. So not as high as the protein chips, but it is a pretty good serving, and it's something I really enjoy and I love to incorporate. Okay, so now we're going on to the bar portion of the video. I don't have a ton that I tend to reach for. I really usually just have two brands. So the first one is Built Bars. You've probably heard of these, and they can vary in their calories and their macros, but overall they tend to have less than traditional protein bars. This one in particular, I really enjoy. It's the coconut flavor, and this is, I believe, 130 calories and 17 grams of protein. So I feel like I should just call that the golden ratio, like calories per protein, and I think that's a pretty great ratio. The texture on these are quite chewy, and I know that's off-putting to some people. So if you don't enjoy a chewy protein bar, this probably won't be for you. But I like this flavor, and I like that it's got that nice golden ratio. So for me, it's a winner. Built Bar also has a different kind of bar. It's called a puff, and the texture on those, it's more marshmallowy. It's really, really light. And a lot of people, if they don't like the texture of the traditional bar, then they often like the texture of the puff. So this one, it was a limited flavor. It's carrot cake. It's 140 calories, and 16 grams of protein. So those are Built Bars, and they have loads of flavors. The other protein bar that I tend to gravitate to is Quest bars. I think these are really tasty, and almost all the protein bars, I feel like the hack is that you need to warm them up for a couple seconds in the microwave, and then you'll get some of the chocolate or whatever mix-in they have will just become ooey and gooey, and it's amazing. Cookie dough, you will see, is a favorite flavor of mine. This is the cookie dough flavor. It's got good chocolate chunks, which I enjoy. And the calories on this are 190, so these tend to be higher than the Built Bars, and 21 grams of protein. So a good protein option. It's super high in fiber as well. This one is 12 grams of fiber. So it kind of depends what I'm looking for. If I need a smaller bar or I'm not as hungry, then I might go for a Built. If I want something more substantial, then I'll go with a Quest bar. Okay, so the next category is jerky, or sort of turkey, chicken sticks, all that kind of thing. These are really great high protein options because they're very transportable. I need to have snacks when I'm traveling, and it's just making me laugh because I was thinking sometimes I'll have my turkey stick in my pocket, and that helps me get through the day. So here are two of the brands that I really like. The first one is Country Archer Provisions, and this is a meat stick rosemary with natural turkey. So I tend to like the turkey and the chicken. I'm not much into the beef sticks, but the macros on here are 50 calories and 9 grams of protein. So again, that's like a really awesome golden ratio. Recently, I've gotten into Nick sticks a little bit more, and this is a really nice brand. The texture on these, it's not as hard and chewy as some of the jerky, so that's really nice. This particular style comes with 2 sticks, but you can get them individually as well. But a serving is 1 package for this one, and that's 90 calories for 15 grams of protein. So again, easy to carry with you, and just gives you a boost of protein and keeps the hanger at bay. Okay, so my next staple is Greek yogurt. I'm pretty obsessed. So I probably have a Greek yogurt every single day. I do enjoy plain ones, but I included those in sort of the Whole Foods videos. And then these are 3 of the brands that I tend to always have in my refrigerator, if I have anything to say about it. The first one is the Chobani Zero Sugar, and I do think it's important when you are eating flavored Greek yogurts to really be cognizant of the sugar, because a lot of them can have, 12 grams of sugar upward, which is just crazy. When you think you're doing something good for your body and it's actually really filled with sugar. So I know there are other chemicals and things in that, but that is a swap that I'm happy to make. So Chobani Zero Sugar, the macros on here are 60 calories and 11 grams of protein. So again, if I'm needing something smaller, something to fit into my macros, this is a really good option because it's on the lower calorie side. The texture, I feel like, if I was ranking, this is the Chobani, this is the Light and Fit, and this is the 000. This is definitely the least thick, and probably makes sense because it's also the least calories, but I do enjoy them. It's just not quite as thick as some of the other Greek yogurts. So I'm gonna put that one on the bottom. And then next up, classic. I feel like I've been having Light and Fit for a very long time. They are 80 grams, 80 calories and 12 grams of protein, and they have, a huge variety of flavors. Some of my favorites are the strawberry cheesecake, which is also one I enjoy in the Chobani. This one is strawberry banana. I like raspberry as well, and this one does tend to be a bit thicker, and I just feel like it gets to really satisfy like an indulgence because it is a thick, creamy, delicious concoction. So I always have some of those. And again, if I, have a few more calories or whatever, however it fits into my macro Tetris, then I'll reach for that one. And then the third option is the Oiko's 000. And this is great because we get this often at Sam's Club. And so we get a lot of them, which is why I eat a lot of them as well. But this one, it doesn't have the nutrition on it because it's at Sam's Club, but I know that it's 90 calories and 15 grams of protein. So sort of as we were going through our stack, it's least to most calories and then least to most protein as well. So again, it's just kind of what I'm in the mood for, what fits into my macros for that day. But this is very thick as well, and it's very delightful, and I don't feel like it has a very artificial taste with its sweetener. So this is also a great option. But overall, I mean, I could wax poetic about Greek yogurt. It is a staple for a reason. Okay, so the next one I wanted to talk about a golden ratio. These are insane. So this is the Fairlife protein shakes. And if you haven't heard about them, you're welcome, because they are 30 grams of protein and 150 calories, and they just taste like chocolate milk. Like they just taste like really good chocolate milk. And there's a lot of different ways to use them as well. I mean, you can just drink it straight up, but I like to make creamies out of this. I will definitely be talking about creamies more. What I like to do for my partner is just warm some of this up and kind of make like a hot cocoa style with the Fairlife. So you could blend it, and again, you could just drink it, but again, it's really tasty, and the macros on this are amazing. So I am a big fan of Fairlife. Okay, so the last two aren't necessarily snacks, but they are staples, and I feel like they're gonna fit well into this video. So Kodiak cakes. I love Kodiak cakes. I think they are an amazing option. They really got me back into eating waffles and pancakes more regularly, because the traditional mixes just don't have a lot of protein, and didn't really meet kind of the nutritional requirements that I was looking for anyway. So what I like about these is that it has 12 grams of protein, and a serving is about a third of a cup, and that's 180 calories. What I like to do actually is mix some of this with a protein powder to make an even more protein-based waffle, which is really how I enjoy using Kodiak cakes. There's lots of flavors. My favorite is hands down chocolate. We also really like the blueberry one. That's pretty good, but I would pass on birthday cake. I didn't think that one was that special, or chocolate chip, but this one is great because it's a chocolate-based batter with chocolate chips in it. So that's amazing. So not necessarily a snack, but definitely something that could be a snack if you so choose, and also something that I just have and enjoy a lot of. Okay, and the last one is similar to that. It's a protein powder, I know, and I know we could probably do a whole video just on protein powders, but again, it's a staple. It's something I like to combine with the Kodiak cakes, and that is my PE Science protein powder. I am a PE Science girl. This is my brand. I enjoy lots and lots of different flavors. This one is the chocolate, so if I am making a chocolate waffle, for example, I'll pick up this one to mix with the chocolate Kodiak cakes. But I also enjoy the cake pop flavor that is very popular. Their pumpkin that comes out seasonally, that one's great. I've just ordered a big thing of snickerdoodle, which I'm excited. I know I've had it before as a sample, but I'm excited to have it more regularly. But yes, PE Science. I also kind of included it in snacks because I like to incorporate it into other things. So that could be shakes, that could be waffles, it could be into yogurt, like all kinds of things. So that's my last one. All right, I hope you enjoyed those snacks. They really are things that I eat every single day, every single week. They're all things I love. They're all brands that I have tried and tested, and there's a lot of ones that I've tried that I did not include here. So I think you're in good hands with all those options. If you like this video, again, there's going to be some other protein ones, so look out for those, and thank you for watching. Bye.